get this one started. And we're off and running from Western New York. On the return, it's Jalen Warren. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Rodgers throwing to start it off. Escapes the pocket. And he nearly gave it away to start this game. Almost an interception, but instead, a gift. They get it back for second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Not the way you want to start your game, but the pick was dropped, so the opening drive continuing. Now with second down. From the gun, it gives to Gainwell. They're working a couple yards past the line. And that play cleaned up by Matt Milano.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Bills going nickel, third down. They'll air it out on third. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Steelers have a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First down from the 42. Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Chased out to his right. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. From the shotgun, here's Rodgers. Short pass brought in. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Offense executing early. New set of downs at the 38-yard line. They'll throw again. Rodgers. Look at that power. Deep left side. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Christian Benford has it. And the Bills take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. So what happened there, partner? Looked like he'd found an early rhythm on that opening series until that last throw.
Yeah, fine line between confidence, which he certainly had, and rhythm, and then also just unwise decision-making, forcing that pick.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Allen taken right to the air. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10. Back to the air, Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And they're going to catch him right as he gets this to the 30. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
First and 10. Here's Allen. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10, still from the 30. To the air again, Allen. Well secured by Brandon Cooks. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
That's a 45-yard line.
To throw again, it's Allen. That one doesn't find its man, incomplete. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. 2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Again, Allen to the air. Oh, try forcing it to the slants. It's intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson. And the Steelers are tackled just beyond midfield following the interception.
Well, the positive out of back-to-back pick for these two teams is that is reassuring for this defense. Thrown into a sudden change environment, able to come through, pick their guys up, and get that football right back through their offense.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Now a shotgun handoff to Gainwell. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after 2nd-yard gain. And Oliver there to make the stop.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Rodgers from the gun. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Not a bad first look for him in the this contest, and I love them taking a shot, Kate. It's a shame, though, because this defense will tip your cap. They played that ball better than he could.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long. They're going to throw. Taking a chance to the end zone. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
And it'll be touchdown a little before the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Goes to the line now. 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. He's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That's good for a Bills 1st down.
So that was an exciting first quarter, but not the cleanest. A couple of early turnovers. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They're looking at first down here. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Second down, Allen throwing again. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Now he loses the ball. And they get on top of it. Wow, nearly 2 turnovers on the same play. But it'll stay with them after the interception.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense, and they're going to give you a shot at it, go punch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
First and 10 from the 32. Now running for the first time with Jalen Warren. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front block. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes second and 12.
Hey, 88. Find out. You got 319.
Now Rodgers. Wow, wide open here. Complete. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get the game's first points here in the second. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown.
Quarterback and receiver, yeah, they'll get the credit. Those numbers and those stats, they're theirs. But that play happens, Kate, because the big guys up front give them enough time to make it happen. From one side of the field to the other, bingo.
Chris Boswell for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Now Boswell on to send this away. Return coming from the 6. And he's out a little short of the 30. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
319.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Caught along the left sideline. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
One play in, and they are already close to midfield. On first down, Allen. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
Regular. What's that?
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Steelers will take the interception back across midfield before they finally track him down.
First down 10 at the 46-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 46. Here's Rodgers. Finds his back, Jalen Warren. And he works it down to the enemy 44-yard line. Sent to the ground by Maxwell Hairston.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Highmark Stadium in just a moment. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Hey, 626.
Trying an inside give to Warren. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Third down here, need 8 on the play.
Cat 300. Cat 300. 26. 319. Oko over here. 630. 319.
Here he goes, third and long. He's throwing deep to the left side. He's got it inside the 10. There it is, touchdown Pittsburgh. The Steelers grow their lead just before halftime. Roman Wilson, the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers double their lead to 14. Now Boswell on to send this away. Starting from the 5. And they get to him before it can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
180. Gun. Look out.
Back to work after throwing the pick. This is reeled in by Joshua Palmer. And he is persuaded to go out of bounds just as he gets this up past the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
They've run this 12-yard out route Kate at the combine, well, all the way back to last century when I had to throw it. In this throw, this is a big boy throw. This is a differentiator. Can you make that deep out throw on time, on rhythm, and accurately? Well, that was teaching tape right there.
Look out.
First down throw for Allen. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Asante Samuel Jr. makes the play. And the Steelers take over once again after forcing his 4th interception of the night. Well, just when you think things can't get any worse, Brock, I am not sure what you call it, because I don't think I've ever called it 4 straight drives ending in an interception.
Oh, as a former QB, Kate, I know exactly what to call this. A nightmare! 4 pick games are a rarity, and you never see it happen on consecutive drives. And at this point, listen, hey, offensive coordinator, play caller, run the ball. And I mean run the ball.
Not a lot available to him. It's to the 38. Maxwell Hairston, that's the first-round pick from Kentucky on the tackle.
At the Bills' 38-yard line.
Rodgers set to pass. Throw left side, complete. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Bills bringing an extra DB out. 3rd down. They'll run with Warren. And they take him down right along the 30. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Make a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Here's Rodgers on 1st and 10. Caught by Warren out of the backfield. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
2nd down now. They need 7. Rodgers to throw. He rolls to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And brings up 3rd down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
So many coaches love 3rd downs and practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
And he missed it. It's no good. And the lead stays frozen at 14.
Gosh, it didn't look like anything was wrong with that snap or hold either. He just rushed it a bit, and it winds up off the mark.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And his progress is soft, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was. Just 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. This is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Another one for Cook. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this 1st half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Now Boswell on to send this away. Return starts at the 3. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Looking from the gun, it's Allen. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. To pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Bills have a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Hate to say it, but it kind of feels like time, Brock. It might be time for this offense to get a little more one-dimensional because his ground game hasn't done anything. I mean, just look up at the scoreboard.
Or maybe the in-between is a little play action. I mean, everything they've done, unfortunately, has not worked. And that one, to go backwards, ugh.
Here's Allen. Completed to his running back. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Throwing now on first down, Allen. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these, and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Third and long, it's Allen. He fires one deep down the left sideline. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The issues this offense has been having, well, they extend well beyond third down today. You can just look up that big goose egg on the scoreboard, but now, time's not on their side either.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on fourth. They'll go, Allen. And they pick him off again. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And the Steelers get a huge return down to the 25-yard line before their tackle's made.
Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
All right, Steelers to the line now. First and 10. To throw, Rodgers. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Another try from the 25. It's second and 10.
Back north, 158.
Now an inside give to Johnson, who swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. And that's Gregory Rousseau who cleaned up that play.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
Drive in dire straits. It's third and 9.
319.
They'll toss it to Johnson. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
319.
So they'll be set up with a first and goal when we come back. The Steelers up a couple of scores and in control of the football. First and goal now as they try to pad this lead. They send a tight end in motion. Oh, it's a push with the tight end. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
Went into their back tricks just a little bit there. The surprise handoff, not enough to get the touchdown.
being on some chill. We go 0 to 100 real quick. They be on that rap to pay the bills, and I don't feel that